Hey everybody, how's it going? This is the Erroneous One here with a new Kingdom Hearts Unchained Union Cross video. Keep getting caught on that one. Wow. Okay, so our team's back over there. Cool. So, it's Monday. We got new updates. So let's dig into this one. Now, I did get questions. Not questions per se, but like comments about how I didn't really make a video about the previous update we had, which was the skills to thrill deals. We know what these are. I'm not gonna bother them. I mean, they are what they are. They have their place for new players only now who need like the high score challenge currently, for instance. Second chance or attack boost max 3. Attack boost 3 max can help you out at a higher score in a high score challenge. So if you're a new player, you don't have these things. Pulling maybe from these one time for that one skill to put on your MVP medal to get that consistent damage could be a good idea for you guys. Could really help you out. Other than that, this isn't worth it. We all know that, so that's it. I'm not gonna talk about any more about it. I mean, I think Smiling Octopus calls these skills but no thrills. It's very accurate. If that had been Attack Boost 3 Max and Lux Plus, that would have been a different story. I might have gotten like one or two of those for some raid setups, but other than that, not worth it. So, there we go. Here we go though. Here are the more important things. So we do get the deluxe solo and party rankings again. So like I said, they do seem to be combining those things now permanently, which is cool. I don't mind that at all. So you're going to go for your best party and solo rankings in these ones. You're going to get the cool little Chirithi charm for Gemini this time. I do like that charm. Look at it. They're all huggy and happy, and they're honestly enough, I like how the little legs are kind of like thoinked out at the side, and the little star headband. For me, this amuses me, so I do like that. So you get that for the solo rankings, and you get power gems this week. So I guess if we need power gems, which we should be getting Fenrir pretty soon from Proud Quest, the next update in Proud Quest, which I think should be a week out or so. I want to say maybe. I think I could be entirely wrong in this statement, but I think it's about a week or so out. And from what I remember too, Fenrir comes out in Quest 203. 203, 204, something like that. So Fenrir will be here very soon. Some more power gems for that will be very nice. I'm glad that I'll be able to start focusing on the Fenrir in particular because after I get the last magic gems from this current high score challenge, I'll be able to max out my Moogle Glory. So I'll be done with that one, and I'll be focusing my speed and my magic gems going towards my Divine Rose to get that maxed out, and I'll be focusing my power gems onto my Fenrir to get that thing maxed out. So that's my goal in place right now for those kind of things. But definitely great to see that there. The crowns are going to be the usual kind of thing. For the gold crowns, we're going to get a raid boss perk plus 10, silver crown plus 5, and then bronze crown, you just get the Gemini bronze crown. Doesn't really do anything, so that's cool. The usual thing for these things. The main thing, though, is that we're going to go Lux Crazy, as we always do for these things. It's going to be a big one. Not quite as crazy as Union battles, but we seem to still get pretty competitive for these things, so looking forward to that one. It's always fun to compete against other players, especially if you have really good raid setups. So, definitely one for that one. Something fun to do. Here's the new enemy here. It is the Close-Handed Captain. I think we've actually had this guy before, haven't we? Or is this like a different color palette for him? Anyway, in this thing, you guys are gonna get of course, the new avatar, the new raid boards. In this case, we'll get the Goofy Mask, which has a skill perk plus 3, not bad, and the Goofy Pouch avatar parts from the raid board, so that's pretty nifty. There's the bonus time like usual, so nothing more beyond that one. Yeah, usual stuff there for those things, so nothing too crazy to that one. The big thing I want to talk about is this Cloud and Magic Mirrors deal. When I first saw it, I was like, Cloud. Magic Mirrors are cool, though, because now it seems like we're starting to get those deals like they have in JP, where, you buy a deal, and you get, like, X amount of Sage. You get X amount of certain coins they use now over there. You get Magic Mirrors sometimes. Sometimes you get Broom Servants. It's cool that we're starting to get those a little bit. I hope this trend continues. This deal, on the whole, though, unless you need Illustrated Cloud, isn't really worth it, even for the 5 mirrors. Now, I did pull for this one time. I got one cloud because I needed to re-roll guilt on my cloud, and I wanted to re-roll guilt on my cloud during a guilting campaign. It worked out for me. My cloud went from 91% to 129%. So as soon as I get another mirror, I'll be getting him maxed out. I use my other 5 mirrors to get my HD Roxas maxed out at 150, so that's pretty cool. But on the whole, unless you guys are really close to getting this guy guilted, there's no point in doing this, for the most part. This is going to last, it's only a 3-day event, so it's not going to be, it probably won't be any kind of high score coming up or anything like that, especially since this one is about to finish. So on the whole, it's just there in case you need a cloud for some bosses. It will do well against this raid boss. This raid boss is indeed a speed one from what I have been told about that one. So he'll be a very, very good single target hitting metal, very strong against the raid boss, especially if you're able to get any kind of luck skill on him. It'll probably do very, very well for you against the raid boss. But like I said, if you guys aren't close to guilting him, then there's not really a lot of reasons to pull for him. They do try to entice you down here by saying, when this is done, you can do up to 3 times a day. So since you can pull from the still 3 times per day, that means you can obtain up to 12 illustrated cloud medals and 60 magic mirror medals. Whoop-de-doo. It's nice to have there again. I guess good to know. It's not really going to do anything to entice people to go for this medal again too. This guy is strictly a damage dealer. Set up there. Like I said, the mirrors are nice, but not really worth it over on the whole. You're guaranteed an epic in each pull. All the medals in there will be epic medals, so you do have the chance to get more than just Cloud. You could get the luck, and you could pull any other tier 4 or tier 5 medal. That's a possibility. But on the whole, you're probably not going to. You're probably just going to pull just some regular tier 3s and then your Cloud. As an example, though, I'll show you guys mine real quick. There he is. So here, he's at 129. I haven't really done anything with him because I haven't actually used him too much beforehand. But he does have a very nice multiplier. That's a 4.0 multiplier. So when he's max guilted, he's going to deal, like, what, 8.4? He'll have like an 8.4 multiplier on a single target. It's pretty strong. Not bad at all. He has decent base stats as well too, and you can get him, of course, set it up and skilled out. I got really lucky too. I did get ground enemy defense minus 60 on him with this roll, so I had an amazing guilt roll. I had an amazing trait roll. That was pretty good on my end. So my guy my claw is looking pretty good. Not bad. He's actually metal. I would consider putting like a luck skill on in the future if I'm able to, especially if I'm able to roll raid boss damage on him as well to replace the max gauges +2. So not too bad. As it stands, he'll do some pretty good damage against ground enemies, including the raid boss now, but I don't have any spare luck skills to throw on him, because I'm not going to spend on the skills of Thrill Deal, so there it is. Still, not too bad at all. Right now, for raiding, I am relying on my HD Roxas, who is set up. He again, is max guilted now. He has an AB2 Max plus Lux Plus on him, and extra attack and raid damage. So he's pretty set for my raiding in this case. He's definitely be one of my stronger medals. But that's it for these guys. I'm going to spend the rest of the week, for the most part, just raiding with my party to get up in the solo rankings and the party rankings. I will come back to you guys pretty soon, probably on a Wednesday or Thursday. I might even live stream again, too. I have to get a jump again on Coliseum. I did pretty well on Coliseum. I did a small push last night. I'm now ranked at 4,683rd. When I started yesterday, I was ranked at 12,000 something. So I did quite a few jumps there. Tier 13, round 101. I'm not really encountering anything too crazy right now in terms of Coliseum for myself, but we will see how that goes in the future, of course, as well. But I'll probably do that with you guys live. I also need to go through and still do more Proud Quest. So let me know in the comments below, guys. When I do my live streaming, you guys want to see me running the Collie rounds on live stream, or you guys want to see me finishing off a few more Proud Quests? I'm gonna try and do like 5 or 10 a night myself until that point. But I still have quite a few to go through. I'm at one. Why am I so far back? Was I gonna do that one? Use 5 or more special attacks. Oh. Sure, why not with this one? So I'm gonna come through and be doing this with you guys later on, of course. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, though. I mean, I want to put out content that you guys are going to enjoy watching. So if you guys are going to enjoy watching me run Collie more, then I'll run Collie on the stream. If you guys want to see me run the rest of Proud Quest going through, I'll run the rest of Proud Quest, and we'll go from there. The main thing is, though, it's up to you guys what I'm going to do. Poke and poke. Three. There we go. You guys are looking at my raid set that I was using prior to this. Against the Jewel... The Jewel Princess, I think it was called? Crystal Princess, Jewel Princess, something like that. Something like that. There we go. I need it one more time, and then I'm good for this one. La da. Cool. Going through in the future too as well. Like I said, let me know what you guys want to see me do, and let me know your guys' thoughts on the banner. Are you guys close to getting Cloud or not? Are you guys liking the new banner setups too? I mean, they're doing. I like the fact that we're getting more banner things that are closer in terms of what JP's getting with their pools. Like I said, they do get extra things with their pools. And it's nice to see the mirrors there. We did have that one brief time when they were when they introduced the broom servants. Even though that deal wasn't really worth it too much for the most part, it was cool to see that you got a broom servant when you did the pool. It's nice seeing that they were starting to get magic mirrors things. I like seeing the fact that we're gonna get those, and I hope that is a trend that continues. It's kind of strange seeing a deal that didn't involve like a guaranteed tier 4, tier 5 like we have been getting, but considering what they're doing with Cloud, I kind of understand that. So it's a little, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, if you need Cloud, go for it. Again, I'm on quest 122, guys. There are 200 quests right now in Proud mode. More soon to come. So let me know again if you guys want to see me do Proud or Kali, and let me know what you guys choose to do with the Cloud banner. What you guys think about that one, and like how it may be going forward. And particularly those of you who do play JP, and you guys know more along the lines of what you guys get each time you do a pull, because you guys tend to get more than just you know, the medals. You guys tend to get a little extra too. This deal honestly wouldn't have been too bad. It would have been amazing if it had been like 2,000 jewels. That would have been pretty worth it. Especially since Cloud isn't like exactly outdated in terms of a single target medal like that. He kind of is up to a point though. Like for instance, HD Beast outclasses him, and Key Art 6 kind of outclasses him a little bit in terms of like, because it also buffs, but it's AoE. So I guess more on the HD Beast is a better version of him. But he's not totally eclipsed just yet. But he's kind of outdated a little bit. So I'm kind of wishing that they'd lower the price on these. The 5 mirrors again are nice, but if they lowered the price on this, I think it would have been a little better off. Not better off. It would have been a lot better off. It would have been a worthwhile deal to pull a few times from, potentially. Especially if you're close to guilting him, like I was. Like I just need to reroll mine, so. There's that. There's still 3 days left on this Skills of Thrill, so these are kind of lingering. Even past the High Score Challenge, these things are lingering, so. I guess we'll see what they're going to be kind of out pretty soon. If you guys are into any kind of other pools for the Key Art 7 thing, this is the last day for the falling price deal with the Key Art 7 as the banner medal. So make sure you guys pull on that if you guys are going to. Myself, like I said, I am not going to. I would save your jewels for future banners coming out, because the High Score Challenge is pretty much done already. Scores seem to be set in stone. High Score Challenge, where am I on that? I know I'm out of the hundreds. So I kind of stopped running it. I mean, I'm guaranteeing myself top 1,000, so I was pretty much done with that one. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm 144th, which is just fine. At 9.4, again, the ranks are very, very close. I mean, look at these ranks here, guys. 42, 42, and it's just a couple hundred luck separating them. Oops. Turn that down. There we go. There's not a lot of luck separating these things, so it is close. I'm not sure what top 1,000 is right now either. I think top 1,000 I thought was, they're estimating that it might be around 9 million or so, but I'm not too sure about that. From what I saw, it might be a little better. I think like 8.8 million might be cut off for top 1,000. That's not a huge difference from 9 million to 8.8, but it is a small difference. Does give a few people that hope of trying to keep in top 1,000 to be able to guilt Aladdin and Genie. So that's nifty as well. Let me know where you guys also ranked in that one too. I'm always curious to know how you guys are doing, and in particular like the cutoff. If you guys leave a comment, like, you know, where you guys are in the ranking, so people have an idea of where the cutoff is right now, with only 6 hours left in the event. But that's it, guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be coming to you guys pretty soon again with some new videos and some new streams. You guys take care. Have a great night. See you.